So Nashville jumps up from 4 to 1. And actually, LA stays at 2. And then everyone else kind of gets pushed back right there. San Jose is still a bad team with the roster that they have. That's pretty tough. Buffalo's still out of the playoffs. Lol. Or maybe they've made it at some point. I don't know. But yeah. San Jose, man. Can't get it together. All right, we'll check out the player retirements here. See who's biting the dust this year. Kane was still playing. Goes out in Vegas. Giroux in Ottawa, 42 years old. The Nuge. Oh, I was going to say he might actually still have some overall to him. Nope. Edman, yeah, pretty much everyone's kind of done here. I'm assuming he's dropped, yeah. Tarasenko and Hall, Skinner. Not as many huge names, but definitely a lot of names here. All right. How about goalies? Bobrovsky retires. He was in Ottawa, and then the rest were free agents. But good careers for a lot of these guys. That's for sure. Wow, Malcolm Subban was still going in the A. All right. No one from Coachella Valley retired. That's good. And no one from Seattle. Okay. We will go to pre-draft interviews for a sec. I don't know if I'm going to use any interviews, but we'll see if our 20 years old, looking high elite at that stage. And okay, no elite players, but yet another elite goalie. Holy crap. There's a player right there to keep an eye on. Oh yeah. 5-year ETA right there, and that looks good to me. ETA wise, maybe, but also could just be top 6. Yeah, hard to say. I'll see if there's any good like low elites to potentially get. Or damn, no unknowns here. Well, there's one guaranteed low elite. Winger playmaker. This might be too late, but I'm going to interview him. There's another guy in the first. Well, probably send an interview that way. Alright, likes to win. Lou Ryder. Good name, too. Oh, it goes back to the top. Cool. Yeah, I'll interview this guy. Like, you could see low elites coming at that stage, so we'll see if he turns out to be a low of any type. Be a good sign, but who knows. The guy at 55 is more of a big question mark. Yeah, this guy just seems a bit early for it, but everyone else here is just a known player, so not too sure what else to use these on. Might as well. Yeah, I was hoping for like earlier ETA for some of the low elites here, but or for them to potentially be low elites in those locations. Grinder though. And yeah. Alright, well, how about that guy at 55? No, nothing. Wait, no, it was Ryder, yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot, that's okay. We'll take some blind picks and stuff. Alright, we are ready for the draft here. Obviously, I'll still have off-season focuses to do and stuff, but it all should be fine. We'll do that. Well, I'll do that off camera beginning of the next episode. Let's just get into the draft here. No. Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I am. Awards. Toronto finally wins the cup after losing to Vancouver twice. They finally break the curse. I was really hoping it would take till like 2034. Simply because that would have been 67 years. It would have been perfect, but they won it. Chicago got the Presidents, and it was Vancouver again in the finals, and finally Toronto beats them. But look at that, dude. They lost to Vancouver. Look how many times they've made it, actually. That's one more than I recalled. That's nuts. They lost to Vancouver, then lost to Edmonton, and then lost to Vancouver again, and finally they beat Vancouver. The drought is over. Jack Hughes with the Art Ross and the Hart. Quinn Hughes get the Norris. Reinhardt with the Lady Byng. Moran with the Calder. Yeah, it was a terrible year for rookies. Marner with the Conn Smythe. Shesterkin with the Vezina and the William M. Jennings, as we thought. He had a ridiculous year. Merck, I don't even know who that is, with the Masterton. Jack Adams went to Tampa's coach. Justin got the Selke. Let's go. Yeah. You thought he might get it, and there's your first member getting a trophy. It's Justin. Taking home that Selke. Hughes got the Ted Lindsay, and McKinnon with the Maurice Richard. Tucson won the Calder. I don't think we even made it that far. We might have been out in the first round. So I doubt we see any of our guys up here. Yeah, nothing. All right. So that's that. Let's get into the draft now. And our pick is 17th. Oh yeah, because we were the last team to make it, and we got beat out in the first round. So that's really early. Yeah, no idea what to grab with this pick, to be honest. I could take a wild chance on this guy. Who knows? I don't think he's going to be elite, but I mean, what else am I going to grab here? We could potentially look for the defenseman, but we have an extra thing to package for it. But we have enough, really, to package for that defender when it comes to, you know, AJ and Riker Evans. So I'm not super concerned. We don't have to make that trade now. Also, yet another freaking goalie. There's so many goalies. We also have tons of value in goalies, man. Just a ridiculous amount. Yeah, alright. Well, let's see what that top 5 looks like. 81, yeah, not incredibly strong when it comes to overalls. It drops off to 77. Okay, back up to 80. Alright, Sharks get a defenseman, probably something they need. Yeah, not the strongest when it comes to overalls. At all. We'll just jump straight to our pick, see what else goes. Yeah, no elites. At all. Okay. I'll just use 4. Alright. Get my phone really quick. Oh my god, and I just whacked the desk with my knee. You're gonna hear that. Sorry, boys. Alright, let's check out what the members have done. You know, Ice Warrior had a pretty damn good year. It definitely was good against us in the playoffs. Yeah, he had a 73-point year plus 22. Pretty decent on the power play. And in the playoffs, they lost in the Second round, he had 8 points in 10 games, 5 goals, +5. Not too shabby. Not the greatest puck skills, but he's a smart hockey player. Yeah, he doesn't have a great shot, but he's still able to score. And you know what? He doesn't need one, as we've now seen. He's playing on Bedar's wing, so he needs that physical play, and he definitely has it. Holy crap. Incredible physical play. Solid enough on the defensive end, too. Yep. All right. In Vlog City here is a high elite, 88 at 21. Still waiting for a big points breakout, but 51 points, -2. Yeah, they made the playoffs. 6 points in 11 games, not amazing, but not bad. And again, he is a grinder. So, honestly, all things considered, as a grinder, he's doing pretty good. And he's just well built overall. He's got a solid shot, good defense, good offense, decent skater, physical. Kind of a good all-around player. Yeah. Just a good all-around player. Kind of like built more like two-way forward-esque, but as a grinder. Brings a good amount of everything to the table. All right, in Detroit, Coggins is the low franchise, is now at 90 overall, 23. Good contract for him. He's got 28 points, -31 though, man. Detroit is just struggling. And as a DFD, can move the puck quite well. He's good puck control too. The offensive awareness is a bit lower, but it's that shutdown that you're looking for. He's got great stats in that sense. Pretty damn physical. Probably still, 43 PIMs. Like, discipline just simply does not matter in this game. Yeah, those X factors are so sick. It's just all defensive. Hopefully Detroit can figure it out at some point. There's another got another member here who I was gonna say should be and is the #1 at this point. Midwest duo. Hasn't quite hit a 90 save percentage yet. He got slightly better. Those goals against were worse. Played a ton of games, man. Ton of games. That's crazy. He's got good reflexes and such. Yeah, just for some reason, Detroit is not a very good team. He's 6'6", big boy back there. All right, in LA, the Selke Trophy winner, Justin, also high elite, 89-23. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at the contract. Holy shit. I think that's taking him up to UFA, though. That contract. I could be wrong. Well, no, everyone's born on January 1st, so. I mean, he had a. So, yeah, like the plus minus didn't even sink him, which is awesome. He still won the Selke with a -22. 30-goal season, 63 points. No playoffs. Well, he's had one season of it, but they've missed the last 2. Yeah, super well built. Yep. Pretty nice. Look at that hand-eye and the tipper. Like, he's probably getting so many deflection goals. He's also got truculence. Like, yeah, it's a pretty sick build. The stuff that he's getting. I can't remember what X factors he started with. I'm pretty sure tipper is one. Maybe yoink and quick draw. But yeah, it's pretty gross. And he's really starting to find his stride here in the NHL, obviously. With winning the Selke like that. That's always a pretty good sign. Got Marksy here. Looking like he's playing 2C on this team. 87 at 22. Oof. 38 points. He has not found his offensive stride. Clearly no playoffs for this team. The deking and passing is Very low. That's part of the reason he's probably not finding too many points. And a lot of penalty minutes. Oh, yeah, he's got crap discipline. And hits a lot. So you don't know. Yeah, he's just listed as third line, but 87. Interesting. I wonder if he's morale. Well, it can't be moraled up without the team. I don't know then. Very interesting that he's listed as that, but he's got a pretty decent build. Like, it's not great. His offensive, like, the awareness in the passing can drag him down. He's got a good shot, but if he doesn't have anyone to kind of pass to him, he's in a bit of a rough spot. Decent defensively, but not amazing. Good face-offs, at least. Yeah, the Habs just not quite in the best shape that they want to be in. All right, here on the Preds, we got Watson and Cheesy. There's Cheesy, 87, 21 years old. Great season for him, 79 points, a -4. So, yeah, no playoffs yet, but he's right there. 82 face-offs. Really good awarenesses. His shot blocking and stick checking are bad. His puck skills aren't great. Good shot, great skater. Not physical whatsoever, but he's fast as heck. Make it snappy, heat seeker, off the rush, beauty backhand, and then the desperation one I can never remember. And then wheels. As fast as fuck, boy. And locked into a contract here. What is that? Extended. That's not a bad extension. Yeah. Nashville's going to have a good player for a while. And Watson is a goalie who's now just supplanted UC Saros. That's a really good extension. They should be able to kind of get rid of Saros in good time, and they're not playing Mason Watson a ton. That's really, really good for them. 86 at 22, 880 save percentage. No goalie has really kind of done anything yet, but again, not a good team over here in Nashville. I guess Troy's the only one who's really had success so far goalie-wise, because he's now on a winning team. He didn't do amazing, though. Yeah, I don't know how to build goalies. One of you does, you can create a good one. Alrighty. We got Lightning McQueen here on the Isles. There he is. 86 at 23. I wonder if he's actually playing. No, he's playing second line with top power play. 40-goal season, 61 points. -6. No playoffs. Shoots a decent chunk, too. Good shooting percentage. Doesn't have the greatest offensive stats, but it's a really, really good shot. Accurate shot, too. No defense to speak of. That's probably all keeping his overall down. And he's fast and not aggressive. But yeah. I'm assuming that's kind of what's keeping his overall down right now is just the lack of awarenesses, particularly on the defensive side. He develops that as all he should jump up there. We're playing behind Bedard, and they're looking to now trade Bedard. Because, I mean, they do have Gavin McKenna, but he's likely playing mostly wing right now. Or who knows, actually. But yeah, if they start figuring that out. Yeah, McKenna McQueen together would be pretty damn good. I mean, McKenna McQueen Barzal, like, put him on the freaking wing, or whoever's got the better face-offs. It's clearly McQueen. So yeah, that's what they should do, but they're looking to trade Barzal. So who knows what to make of that. All right, we got the stud Rempe on the Sens, who's now 91 at 23. Okay, did they extend him? They did for quite a large amount. 13.2 mil, but he has earned it. The man has earned it. He just had a 127-point season. God damn. Like, his rookie season, 44 points. Then he just goes ham. 112, now 127. Less goals, but he got a lot more assists this time around. Made the playoffs. He had 20 points in 17 games played. He is just a beast. and 12 pims. You deal with that. You deal with it in 17 games, man. You simply deal with it. Holy crap, man. Yeah, 99s all around. That's so sick. Oh my god. Just look at it. The shots, all 99s. Awareness. Puck skills are almost all 99s. 96 deking. Defense. He's so gross. He's even got 99 and 99 for aggressiveness and body checking. Good god. And he doesn't even have amazing X factors, man. You can see how much awarenesses matter. Holy. They even gave him clauses. Yeah, he is far and away the best member prospect so far, and it's hard to see him slowing down. He's clearly playing with Stützle and Tkachuk. What a line that is, huh? What a line. Pretty good team in Ottawa. Pretty damn good team. All right, in Philly, got Sasquatch, who's 88 now. Only 48 points. They're still floundering, this team. No playoffs yet. Sasquatch hasn't quite broken out either. He's got the toolkit. He's definitely got the toolkit. A lot of pims, though, man. That's a hell of a lot of pims. He has to fight with those numbers. He has to. Did he just develop Quick Draw? I don't remember him having that. I thought it was like Third Eye Back at You in Magnetic. Maybe he had it last season. I don't remember. Also, Jelly, 87 at 23 now as a defender. 31 points. Yeah, as an OFD, you do want more. He's still trying to work his way. But, I mean, again, the Flyers have just been kind of rough. What else can you say? Still took pims with 99 discipline. But, I mean, yeah. 4 pims. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone take, like, 0 throughout the course of a year. It's probably happened. I just haven't noticed. All right. On the Sharks, we know Freddie's here. I don't know how this team is still terrible. Well, if you look at it, it's their fucking defense, dude. They have 0, really almost 0 defense. Freddie. Yeah, he's honestly, they're probably just going to use him as a third liner with the way he's been built and the way this team's going and how much high-end talent they have up at the top. But, yeah, minus 39. 98 faceoffs, good lord. Yeah, his just awarenesses haven't gotten to the point where he can be much higher in the lineup. He's even kind of a meh third liner. But with those face-offs, yeah, okay, at least his, honestly, should be like 60, but yeah, he's winning a lot of draws. So that's at least good, but yeah, the Sharks, they just don't have a well-built team. Like probably way too much offense. Oh, goddamn. DuPont, Celebrini, Smith, Morozov, Musty. It's actually not as much as I thought it would be. It really isn't. And a couple of their guys have kind of... They might be morale down, though. If you look at Eklund and Dickinson, they might be kind of morale down. Okay, what do you got? Utah left, right? Yeah, that's it. Utah, we have King Dolby here, 89-23, heftily minus. So, yeah, Utah is still pretty bad as a DFD. Like, he's so well built, but... And then, yeah, this is the cool one where it's like he's got the X factors of a two-way, but is a DFD. Unfortunately, Utah is just not great still. It's hard to really say much else about him. Chicken Teriyaki, 86-22. He's at least getting some points. His highest point season now in the NHL, 50, but it's the rest of the team that's just not there. Yep. Prototypical good playmaker build. That's a lot of pims. Does he fight? That's a hell of a lot. 42? Kind of nuts if he does fight, but player quality, great up top. Then there's a quick and steep. No, there's actually not. Oh my god, how? Who knows, man? Who knows? But that's it for the members there. We still had time to spare. Now we gotta make our selection here at 17, which I really don't know what I want. I'm not going to grab yet another grinder. I think that's a little silly at this point. I kind of just want to see if this guy is an elite. I don't think he is, but I'm just going to go for it anyway. It's the one we got closest got in now, but it's just, yeah, you know, you got another. There's no risk to that pick. Just you get pretty much the same type of player as you would have. But he was the one where I thought if there was a chance at a medium elite steal, he could have been it. But we may not see one. I'm going to slow sim for a little bit. Yeah, there just isn't one by the looks of it. Already into top 9s or just a bad pick by Columbus? No, there's some others. Still a bad pick by Columbus. Yeah, wow, those guys. I mean, there's the goalie. I could have just grabbed him, but like we have so many of those. We're gonna get more later. Whatever. That's a really good pick though. Lawton, 77 overall. It's a really good pick for the Sens. That's a decent one too. Is it gonna show me it? No. Yeah, a couple good picks there in that late first. Okay, there was a low elite somewhere. Playmate. He's not amazing. It is at least a low elite, but we wouldn't be able to get him on our own. That guy unfortunately has weak character. But a center grinder is something that we don't actually have. I mean, we have guys that could move to the middle. And we kind of have that line coming in, so I'm not going to focus on grinders. Honestly, you just kind of grab this guy and hope that he grows like crazy, turns into like really good trade value. That's kind of your best bet. That like 48, there's 41. Buffalo's pick. Probably this one if we're going to move. Yeah. And we need a bit more value, obviously, to snag him. I don't think a bottom 6 will be enough. It is. Okay, never mind. So that's easy. We'll go straight up to that pick now. No other really outliers at all. Not even in overall wise. Yeah, grinder was low overall too. Some really low overalls here for the top 6s. Well, we're gonna grab Book here. Or maybe it's Buck, I don't know. 66 low elite. Probably the best player out of that bunch right there, so I'm happy with it. Hold on, I did want to see what the rest of my pins were. I think they're much, much later. Yeah. But they're all around kind of the same. Ooh, they're really all around the same area. I can probably only realistically get 2 of them. Unless I make more moves. But I should also leave some from some other guys. Oh no, we got... Well, we can get at least... Yeah. We probably can get all 3, actually. So we got 2/3. So I'll just start picking them in order here. We'll go up to that pick. There's another low elite 2-way guy going to Philly. And okay, there's another one going to Detroit. That's a tough one to find, man. He's in the middle of a bunch of other trash ones. That's a crazy pickup by Detroit. I wouldn't have risked it on that guy, considering what he's surrounded with. All right, so this guy would be the last guy that we take. First one's obviously going to be Buke Boom here. Should be a high elite. I would doubt he's anything else, yeah. High elite, only 58, but again, value. He's 22. Yeah, pure value. All right, up to the 83 now, which isn't literally another pick. Then a starter went. All right, I'm still going to grab Nilstorp, and I would have to move this pick up a little bit if I really wanted to. God, we have so many elite goalies now. All right, come on, Nilstorp. You're the one. You're the one it's got to be. There we go. Okay, yeah. It was a pretty good chance, but you can never be certain when you're missing that last tick. But we did get the medium elite player right there. Very strong third round. A high elite goalie and a medium elite player. Both lottery tickets, and one definitely more trade value than anything else. All right, the question is, how bad do I want that other guy? I just want to leave him for the comps at this point a little bit. Because, like, holy crap. We have so much. 2 fucking high elite goalies. 2 other medium elites. It's kind of insane. It is kind of insane. I'm going to see if he falls to me. He's not gonna, but I'm going to see. I just don't care enough. We have so much trade value. Oh my god, did he? No, he didn't. There he went. Yeah, I was like, no fucking way. He was probably the best one out of the ones I could have grabbed, but, like, I don't care. I'll let someone else grab an elite goalie. Oh, we already saw all that. Oh yeah, we saw all this shit, didn't we? Yeah, it's a third, pretty much. Our next pick, I don't think we have any more pins. So for me, you know what? I'll take a goalie on a blind pick, but I don't have to do it yet. Oh shit, yeah, this guy. Forgot. Wait, I didn't even see him. I don't have him pinned. Well, there's a guaranteed medium elite way back here. These ones here, not so much. There might still be. Give me a sec. Let me go back to Central Scouting. 4-year TA, nope. Nope. Few unknowns, but eh. What's your ETA? 4? Okay, at least we have that going for us, but not a whole lot. Yeah, good luck. Your best bet's to kind of go with a complete unknown. That was guaranteed 4-year. I'm gonna go with the 17-year-old. Nope. He is a low 6. Rip. That's okay. Alright, up to the 145 now in the 5th round. This is where I'm going to start going way off the board, I think. Just go way into the back. Yep. Yep. Okay, so the guy we're looking at's coming in at 197. I'm going to make sure how many picks I have before that 197. Okay, we have to get him with the next pick. It's alright. So I'm going to go all into that 7th round with these final picks here. That's more guaranteed value, but I don't know if I care enough. 25-year ETA, though. This guy's 17 with 5-year. Wait, I had the wrong thing. Yeah, who was I looking at that was 20? Was it him? Yeah, it must have been. But this guy's actually the one I should grab because it lines up better with that. So let's grab Silverberg here. Yep, there he is, low elite. Playmaker, 53 overall. We're up to the 177. That goalie did not go, so I could still grab him if I want to. There's a top 4 steel medium. There's a top 9 enforcer I think I just saw. Another elite goalie. And there is still that fiddler guy I could grab, but I don't think I'm gonna. Has a decent chance of being elite, but I don't care. We have so many good elite goalies. I do have to grab Edler here. So we're gonna grab him. And he is 53 elite, another playmaker. We have a full line of low elite playmakers, I'm pretty sure. I think we got a left winger, a centerman, and a right winger. All right, all the way to the last pick here. I would like to see where that goalie went and if he is indeed an elite. Yeah, he was, as I figured he would be. But I don't really care. I'm giving some other guys a chance to get some of those. We've gotten so many. Alrighty, so 18, not guaranteed 5-year ETA. But he's really the only and earliest one with a chance of being elite. But I might want to go with like an older guy at this stage. But this guy's guaranteed 5-year. And he is a bit earlier. He's actually projected our scout closer to where those other two guys were. Because our scout was saying later for them, wasn't he? I'll try him. Ah, damn. Hope I didn't miss anything. I'll slow sim it, but... not too sure. Definitely nothing going yet. Low 6, so don't think we're going to see another low elite. Ah, well, there is one. Rue. I don't know if I even had my eyes on him. Well, there's one. So we missed out a bit, but whatever. This was still a great draft for us. Alright, and Toronto, nothing. Alright, so the draft is done. Again, for us, pretty damn good draft overall, all things considered. Found some good steals. And it's a great way to stay in shape. I will be back. I need to use the restroom. Alright, so we got a couple coaches coming up. I think we're going to move on from Bausma, just to see if we can get a different kind of look with, because we had so much offensive talent and like none of it came to fruition. I'm just going to, I can still do the head coach trick with this guy. And I can just move him down afterwards. So that'll be fine. As long as he actually signs. We have any scouts? Yes, we do. Let's get them all back, because, yeah, no reason not to. We are a great scouting team. All right. So into the re-sign phase we go. And we do have most of our... oh my god, Faber's up to 91. Good. That's exactly what we needed out of him. Let me go to all expiring. Okay, we do have a lot, actually. Wow, that is a lot. Alright, let's look at entry levels first. This guy, we'll let him go. Sign LeBeau, obviously. In which case, we could probably let Kiviharu go. Callahan. Sign him. We never traded him, so get him locked up. Kale was depth. Blay was depth. We'll let Blay go for... no, wait. Blay was a grinder I brought in, but we shouldn't actually need him now. Alright, let's see. CC's gone. Labushkin is now 36, but he's still in it. And I do like... oh, he's listed as top 4. F it. I still like him as a top 6 guy, but he may actually want to shit... yeah. I mean, no. Let's be real. Asamont doesn't want to come back either, but I would still like to hold on to him. He'll cost a lot, but we do have spare cap space still. I don't necessarily want to give him a 2-year deal at age 33. That's a lot. But we do have the spare cap space, so. Monahan was pretty good, but he could just end up declining. He's 35. That potential could drop. Or I'm pretty sure we just keep everyone else besides maybe Fleury. He was our depth piece. Yeah, we can look for a different one. He's not amazing by any means. But everyone else will keep. I already let go of enough guys for the AHL, so we'll be able to keep everyone else here. Definitely Furcus. Oh, excuse me. Fucking allergies, man. Ugh. Keep Bolig. He's obviously that grinder. We're hoping he's NHL this year. He damn well should be. Right? He's a grinder? Yeah. Alright, Ottavainen. He's in our top 6. Yeah, he's pretty solid. Who's to say if he fits into the new coach's scheme, but he's also more of a right-hander, so, like, I gotta keep that in mind. Even, yeah. Because I've been playing him on the left, but that's a solid deal for what he's gonna be bringing to the table. We got the spare cap space for the next little bit. I know some of those guys are taking real deals, but we're not in the shape where we have to actually worry about that yet, so. Alright, goaltenders. Yeah, Vimelka, he doesn't even want to come back. York would need an extension. If I qualify him, he probably just signs, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, we actually have to sign Arisen. Which, yeah. No reason not to, honestly. Alright, so he'll be my new AHL backup. I don't want to have 2 young guys. I could try Coco as the backup. He's now 26, but he didn't actually have a tremendous year in Coachella Valley. Was good in the playoffs, however. I could give him a shot. We could always pick up another goaltender. We'll see what the market's like, really. And then York could either be part of a trade piece or we use him as the AHL starter. Yeah, there's a lot we can do. Alright, that should be it. Yeah, you will accept it, you idiot. Alright, we'll advance a day. Get all or most of the scouts. Alright, we got Asamont. We got Bolig. Those are the only 2, I think, that we're missing, right? Oh, we're still... Well, York is tendered, yeah. But that's it. We gotta obviously have to pick up some guys in free agency and make some trades and such. And get a new coach. So I should definitely get the new coach first. Before we make that trade. Alright, let's get up to free agency here. Oh, 1 more scout. 2 more scouts. Yep. York, I figured he would accept that qualifying offer. He did. Alright. We'll check out the free agency class first, because I don't really expect to be using it. Yeah, McKenna's tendered. So that ain't happening. Oh my god, Eklund is a UFA. That's interesting. But don't really think we need him. Jelly is also tendered. Wow, some members here. Think too young for what we're looking for. Also an OFD. Yeah, we simply don't need it. That's a low contract, though. Like, well, I would just sign his ass, man. So, lots of guys tendered in here, man. Teams have not managed their cap too well, it seems. But yeah, the Sharks losing Eklund. Woof. If they do, but it's a lot of money. And they haven't made the playoffs, so what's the incentive for Slippery Pete to stay, man? All right, let me check out the goalie market real quick. Yeah, there's really not much there. Like, Vejmelka would be the guy to grab as the backup, but he's listed as starter, you know? Bloomquist is there once again. Did he even play last year? That's what I want to know. He gained an X Factor. He did. Yeah, he played in Buffalo. 901. But again, kind of a rough team. What is that? Cyclone? What is that fucking X Factor? Whirlwind. Consecutive saves boost team energy. Okay. So yeah, he did turn out to be, like, overall wise, a pretty decent number one, but we just had a better long-term fit, essentially. And he never simmed incredibly well for us. Like, at all. And never got a taste of the playoffs with us. How'd he do for Vancouver in the playoffs? Actually, holy shit, did he win the cup? Oh, no. That's the year they won the cup. Isn't it? Or no, did they lose it this time? Is this... Yeah, no, they lost it. Okay, well, fuck me. He kicked ass, though. It's that magic age, though, right? Right in the prime. Alrighty, well... Let's look at contracts real quick. Extensions, I should say. Walsh, this is a big one. That's incredible. It does lead him up to UFA, though. If I'm taking him to UFA, this is an incredible deal. He probably signs this. 6 years at 9 mil. Like, if you look at where the bars are at, he signs this. If I toss a clause in there, because that clause isn't going to pop in until the last 2 years. If I put in a full no move, I don't anticipate getting rid of Matt Walsh. Yeah, it does add in another no move clause here. We can get him 6x8. Literally could probably get like 7.5. Maybe not 7.5. Maybe. Dude. He probably signs this. Give him a no move clause in the last 2 years. Who the heck cares? Because this is a tradable contract in those first 4. If you have to move on, I don't anticipate having to. I'm offering him that. That's an insane deal. I think that's ridiculous. Beniers. Please don't want a horrible... Okay, this is perfect. This is, yeah, because we're going to be using him as third line. I think we just give him exactly what he wants here. 3x6-7. Yep. AJ. Obviously holding off on that. He's likely out of here. Last year of his deal. Enzo, on the other hand, I'm keeping. Beautiful goal scorer. Okay, I mean, this is a bridge territory deal. What would it be like if to entertain like a longer term? No. I think we just give this to him. Keeps him as RFA. This is exactly what we want, so we can do 5.5 and he'll sign that. So that's a no-brainer. Maxwell's a grinder. Definitely want to hold on to him. I should actually just negotiate with him now. He only wants a year. But I can give him 2 at about the same price and keep him RFA. Yeah, 3 years goes to UFA, so I think I do that. They won't sign immediately, but... Okay, Troy. This might be interesting. It is. He wants a full 8. I hate giving goaltenders 8. But he is our guy. Like, it's pretty clear he's our guy. He's 88 fucking overall at age 21. And this is honestly not a bad contract. You think, we think he's going to get better. You can still move him at any point. Because this is without a clause. If he wants 8 years, though, I'm cranking him down a bit. I think he signs this. 775 for 8 years. Of course, the goalie wants the longest term out of anyone, but he's our guy. And honestly, look at the salary cap percentage, and that's for, I guess, when the next season when it kicks in, it's gonna just keep going down from there. That's worth it. Now, he wasn't great in the playoffs, but he is still young, and he was solid for us in the regular season. Like, he posted a 9-10 in 54 games with a good record. He wasn't good last season, but neither was the team. Coachella Valley, he had a 9.26. Like, all signs point to good. We're paying him for the player that we think he's going to be. So, look at his, he got full-on X Factors, too. Butterfly, Contortionist, Last Stand, Showstopper, Energizer, Whirlwind, like, yeah. Coco, not going to sign him, obviously. But yeah, we'll offer those contracts, and that will pretty much do it. But we'll take a look at the defensemen available. I do have to start getting ready for work here. But yeah, we kind of know what we want. We want another left-handed defenseman to replace Riker Evans. Probably someone of the two-way variety. Although it would be good that we don't have a DFD. We don't have a DFD. So maybe we want to look for like a nice DFD there. Yeah, might be, especially because Scott Carey, you know, he was kind of worst plus minus on the team, even kind of brought down Wasabi when he was up playing with him. So we might want to snag a DFD here. Yeah, you guys can let me know what your thoughts are. Remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.